Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Monday. I know I took a couple of days off of posting my practice sessions. I had family in town over the weekend. I did compile or re-download all of my practice sessions and I started editing them together. The idea being that I if I can keep up this habit of doing these regularly enough that I could make like a weekly mashup. The unfortunate problem at the moment is that, given that these are usually about 20 minutes long each, that mashup video is about an hour and a half long. So it's more like Yo-Yo Trick the movie. And I have edited some things out of it. Um, there's just like nonstop talking, and a lot of what I say in earlier days ties into things I say in later days. So it's a little bit weird if I edit it out from the beginning, then I need to edit it out in the end, and then you're missing whole chunks of things. So I don't know if I'm going to actually put any more effort into it. Originally, I thought it would be interesting to, as I am editing the video and I'm saying things in the video, that I go through and like add visual, um, I don't know what you'd call it, like illustrations, but not illustrations. Like, here's a screenshot of the Pokemon card tool I've been talking about, or here's a screen capture of the tool, or the butterfly project that I'm helping my daughter with, or stuff like that. Um, when I talked about early yo-yo memories and like meeting the first person that I learned how to yo-yo from at my summer camp, like I could put pictures of me with him. Like later in life, we met up at this random yo-yo event that was, I don't even know if it was like really a yo-yo event. Um, Dave Bazan had some guy from Storage Wars, I think it was, come and visit his shop, and they made a whole event out of it. And a whole bunch of yo-yoers came out to hang out and chit chat, and I got to see the guy that got me into yo-yoing in person. And there's a picture of us together, and he's like pointing at me. But yeah, stuff like that, like where I would just take old pictures and videos and spice it up by adding those in. And I really want to do it. I think it would make it a better video. But also, this is like the first one, and it's already taken me 4 days to just get it. I probably have trimmed out 10 minutes of footage, so it's not coming along very quickly. And I don't know if this is necessarily the video where you actually do try to trim it down. Like when I watch people play their Minecraft builds, or when I watch someone play Age of Empires and they're doing like long work and they're talking through it, they can be 2 hour long videos easily. And the right audience will watch that. I just don't know if I'm the kind of person to attract an audience that wants to watch 2 hours of me talking. It would be nice though, because one of the um, criteria I need to meet for this YouTube account to have monetization one day is you have to have like 3,000 watch hours in a year, and that's rolling. And you have to have between 500 and 1,000 subscribers. But I don't think that's a rolling thing. But yeah, if I did want to build this YouTube channel up to a point where it could maybe eventually help pay some bills, I get paid to make content instead of just doing it because I want to track progress, and also just because I want to chit chat with people. The problem is I don't really think of myself as that kind of content creator anymore. But if there was an if there was an avenue to do it where I could earn an income but not feel like I'm trading my soul to do it, I would feel okay with that. No paid sponsorships or reviews, just me screwing around with tricks, maybe doing an occasional podcast and interviewing someone. Probably not. I as much as I like that idea, I don't know, I tend to like say really stupid stuff, and it would basically be a 10-hour long conversation edited down to 20 minutes of all the stupid stuff that I've removed once I've removed all the stuff. So I shouldn't try to talk myself out of things before I even do them. I'm just hesitant to say I want to do something and then suddenly I actually have to do it. I like it better when we're just kind of like, Mike's gonna work on a yo-yo trick tonight, and it's gonna be an original trick, and maybe eventually he'll hit it, and it'll be cool to have been there to see it happen. I know it's not a live stream, you can't say, I was there, but, like, you were there an hour later. The butterflies are on my desk now, and they keep on randomly flying around, so it's like, there's a moth. Nope, it's a butterfly. We're probably going to release them tomorrow, assuming that the weather forecast is wrong and there aren't 20-mile-an-hour winds. But they've been butterflies for about 3 or 4 days now, and the longer I have them, the more likely they are to try and mate and lay eggs. And apparently, these painted lady butterflies can lay like 1,000 eggs, and I really don't want 1,000 caterpillars in my room. That would not be fun. I mean, it might look really cool in a video right before Terminex shows up. That's an exterminator. Anyhow, I have this trick basically planned out. Unfortunately, the same bottleneck is still there, getting into the initial mount. I just haven't cracked it yet. Like, I can randomly get into it. Maybe a conservative number would be 1 out of 10 tries. Maybe. But given that I've said that, now it's going to be 1 out of 100 tries. And yeah, I did practice over the last few days. I wasn't just taking it off and simply enjoying time with family, though I did try. I would stand around for my normal 20 minutes a day or more here and there and just try to do the trick. And like I said, it's getting to a point where I'm comfortable with it. Now I just need to get good at doing it so that I can film a cool slow-mo edit of it and publish it and move on to something else. Weird, as soon as I turn on the camera, it starts to warm up in here, and I don't know if it's just like psychological or if the light that I turned on is actually adding heat to my room, because it's supposed to be like an LED light. Or maybe it's because it's aimed at me instead of up at the ceiling. Because it's also the light that I use when I'm working on Pokemon cards and I need to see blemishes and stuff. I'll aim it at the ceiling and then sit under it, and it gives me something to like lean the card against to see the reflection and see if there's creases, dents, stings, scratches, etc. I swear this knot that I've just ended up with is one of those that shouldn't have become a knot things. It's not knot. Stupid things doubling on. I'm trying to do a trick, you know. Let's see if I adjusted the string tension on the right side. Finally landed it. Can't land the next element. No. As Vader would say, no. Oh well. The point isn't to land it, it's to be here on video and to talk into the air. Like a weirdo. And given that I am technically a weirdo, I should be an expert at this task. I am not. So yeah, hope that you guys had a good weekend. I could use more sleep. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. last night editing the video, and then my son knocked on my door at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, seriously, you want to wake up now? I've only slept 5 hours. Fine, let's get up. But I've been kind of feeling the tiredness today. And it's been like that all over the weekend. Like, I did get to sleep in a little bit throughout the weekend. I slept until 9 on Saturday, but I slept in until 7 on Sunday. And today I woke up at 6. I had to wake up at 7 on Sunday because I was picking up my kids at 10. They came back early, which is just as well because last week they went to their mom's a day early, which if you watched last Wednesday's video, you'd already know that. And if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Go watch it after you're done watching this. If you're bored. Honestly, I think that these are the kind of videos that you just have on in the background. You won't really watch them unless you're like coming back 20 years from now to see that trick Mike made up that one time when he was talking too much. Okay, that's technically the trick. And I'm going to make sure that got recorded, even though I got a knot. All right, we're still recording. And we are at only 12 minutes. I don't know why that little bind I did got a knot. But whatever. Fell out. I would like to land that one more time. I don't want to push tonight's practice to the 20. That's annoying. How did I just get a knot? I just cleared the freaking knot. Anyways, I don't want to push tonight's practice. It's already like 10:30, I think. And I still have to boost the audio before I upload this. So I'll try to do the trick one more time, not necessarily cleanly, and then we'll call the video there. I've noticed that I say the "and then" thing way too much. What is that even from? Is that from like Road Trip? I know it has to do with the drive-through, and they're asking what they want, and then the person goes "and then," and the guy goes, "Oh, I'll have some fries," and then, and I guess a milkshake, and then I'm gonna come in there. I don't remember what it's from. It might be like a Chris Farley movie. I'm not sure. Or possibly like that 70s show. You know what's annoying is I could look it up. Not right now, I'm recording, but in the future I could look it up. Or one of you could tell me what it is. You could look it up. And then I walked the dog. What do you think of the backdrop? I was going to talk about that earlier and I got totally sidetracked by talking about random things that don't matter. Like oxygen. Anyways, what do you think of the backdrop? I still need to clean it up and make it look nicer, but I forced myself to actually move the soda crates up and put some yo-yo related things around them. I learned to throw yo-yo book up there, and I don't even know if you can see it in this shot. And there's Lucky's Collector's Guide, which Tim Simcoe sent me, which is very nice of him. I don't remember when he did that. It was several years ago, though. I think we had been chit-chatting on Facebook, and he happened to have a spare and offered to send it my way, which was, like I said, very nice of him. I used to have one of the posters, and I no longer do, and it's very disappointing because it was kind of nice to have in the background. But I don't know what I did with mine. I last had it in 2013, a year before my son was born. And I know because it's in the background of pictures and videos of the apartment I was in at the time. But yeah, no clue where it ended up at. Yeah, we'll just do one more because that just felt too not good. I know I said I would just keep going, but I missed the end, and I don't like that. It's very annoying. Like everything I think about, it's annoying. That's probably the cleanest I've ever hit that. I think we'll take advantage of our slow-mo and show it off. Okay, good. It was recording. I was just about to say I landed it. That means it stopped recording 4 minutes ago. But anyhow, I hope that you guys have been enjoying this process. That's basically what the trick's going to be. I know I can do it better with more practice, and once I really master the beginning of the trick, this crazy mount that I can't seem to stop myself from wanting to do, and can't do it when I want to do it, I need to figure it out. Like, how do I just always hit it? I don't know how to do that yet, so that'll come with time, which is fine because it gives me something to do in these videos. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, subscribe, like it if you want to like it. I don't really care about that. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Bye. See you next time.